Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. So today I'm having a cosy day of working on the sofa. I did put a small fire on this morning because it was just so miserable outside and the house just feels damp. So I just to get it a bit, drier in the house. So I'm working on my iPad. The fire's all burnt down now, but it's still warm in here. And I'm basically working on making a slideshow for my patrons draw together session. I've also done a little rebranding. My draw together sessions, they're still going to be called draw together sessions, but they are going to be under the kind of name of the Scribbles Aloud Drawing Club. So if you don't know, by the way, hello, if you are new, I'm Emma, I'm an illustrator, I live in Sheffield, and I have a Patreon page, that's what I'm talking about at the moment, and I do monthly drawing sessions where we get together live on Zoom and we draw things. So I provide images and prompts and I set a timer and we all draw them together, and it's like a gym workout for your brain basically. So I do that every month. It's available to all tiers of my Patreon, and my Patreon tier starts at £1, and I've kept the price low on purpose because I know we're all struggling at the moment and it shouldn't really just be people who have loads of money who can afford lovely sessions like this. If you're interested, head to patreon.com/Emma Woodthorpe. This isn't a hard sell. So at the moment I'm just getting some slides ready, and I've rebranded the sessions as the Scribbles Aloud Drawing Club because basically for a real long time in my life, I've got a memory from when I was in the junior school, and I remember taking some work up to this one particular teacher and him saying, "This is too scribbly. You need to draw neatly. Have a look at Caroline's page or Becky's page. Look how nice and neat their nice lines are." And all I wanted to do was scribble. And as much as I tried when I did nice, neat lines, I just didn't like it, and I didn't feel like I was doing my best work. And to be fair, he was probably right. At the age of about 9, it probably was a bit too scribbly for a school book, but it stuck with me. And it's not until I've taken this year out really, and through many different ways and prompts and courses and things, I've been digging into what makes me me, and this memory has been recurring and it's floated to the top with my kind of investigations into, my own style and what I like and the things that have influenced me. And this memory kind of really came to the fore, and I didn't really realise until I looked at it for what it was. It's really affected me, that idea that this is too scribbly, this is too messy. And now I have embraced that fully. I've embraced my scribble. I realised that it doesn't have to be neat to be good. And if you've seen any of my sketchbooks, have a look at previous videos if you haven't seen them already. If this is the first video that you're joining me on, have a look at my previous videos. You'll see some of my sketches. I have fully embraced the scribble and I love it now. So that's kind of a little cheeky nod to that memory and something that's happened in my past. Cheeky little nod to it, that my drawing group now, if you join in, you're part of the Scribbles Aloud Drawing Club. And also it kind of fits because in these drawing sessions we do timed sketches, and they're sometimes a minute long, sometimes 5 minutes, but usually they're real quick timers. So you end up with a big scribbly mess. Well, I do anyway. So it's the kind of let people feel comfortable in the fact that you are allowed to scribble in these things. You are allowed to make a mess, and it is all part of the play of art. Anyway, so that's that. I'm going to get on with this. If you are interested in joining the Patreon drawing club, you are welcome. I don't want this video to be like a hard sell and, all about like, you need to join this to be valid. You don't. Watching these videos is more than enough support for me. But if you wanted to, head to patreon.com/Emma Woodthorpe. Tiers start at £1 and you can cancel them whenever you like, or you can keep the membership rolling over to get the invites month after month. It's up to you, completely up to you. But yeah, that's what I'm getting on with today. it turns out I've been working at this for longer than I expected. It's very, very dark now. But it's been a productive day, actually. I've probably got more work done on the sofa than I would have done if I'd ever got out of my pyjamas and stood at my standing desk. So I've got my slideshow done for my next Draw Together session in November. I have scheduled a few posts on my Patreon. I've rebranded my Draw Together sessions as the Scribbles Aloud Drawing Club, made a logo, posted that on Patreon. What else have I done? I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure there's something else that I've done. The slideshows always take a long time to do because I've got to source the images, reference them, crop them, adjust them, put them on the page, work out how much time I'm going to have for each slide, so it involves a lot of counting up just to make sure I'm not going to go over my time limit. But that's all done now, so yeah, that's all I've done today. So I apologise for it being a bit of potentially short video. I don't know until I come to edit it. Sometimes the videos that I think are going to be short are actually quite long. So if it's a very short video, I apologise, but I've literally been sitting here all day. So tomorrow I won't be sitting here all day, so tune in to the next video. And until then, I'm going to leave you be. So bye.